Hello students, welcome in Standard 9, Subject Science and Technology Part 1. Today we have started a new topic, that is topic number 5, Acids, Base and Salts. Today's subunits are Introduction of topic. In that we have studied acid, bases and salt. Also studied what is mean by ionic compounds and dissociation of ionic compounds. So student, let's start with this topic. Students, do you know how are the following substances classified into three groups with the help of litmus paper? Some examples are given here, that is lemon, tamarind, baking soda, buttermilk, vinegar, orange, milk, lime, tomato, milk of magnesia and water and alum. So dear student, generally we have to dip the litmus paper in the given solution and litmus paper showing the change in the color. That is blue litmus paper change into red and red litmus paper changes into blue. According to these observations, we have classified this object into acid and base. But student, do you know what is exactly mean by acid, bases and salts? In this chapter, we have to study about the acid, bases and salt. We have earlierly seen that some foodstuffs are sour to taste while some other are bitter and slippery or soapy to touch. When these substances are studied scientifically, it is found that they are contain acidic and basic substances respectively. We have also learned an easy and safe method of using indicators like litmus to identify acid and base. How the acid and alkalis identified with the help of litmus paper. We shall now learn more about acid and bases. But let's first review what molecules of compounds are made up of. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो बघा, जनरली आपण प्रयोगशाळेमध्ये एखादा दिलेला पदार्थ ॲसिड आहे, बेस आहे हे ओळखण्यासाठी लिटमस पेपर या दर्शकाचा वापर करतो. लिटमस पेपरमध्ये जो कलर बदल होतो त्यावरून आपण दिलेला कंपाऊंड ॲसिड आहे किंवा बेस आहे हे ओळखतो. जसं की लाल लिटमस निळा झाला किंवा निळा लिटमस लाल झाला, तर यावरून आपण पदार्थाचं वर्गीकरण ॲसिड आणि बेसमध्ये करतो. तर या टॉपिकमध्ये नेमकं ॲसिड, बेस किंवा सॉल्ट असण्यामागचं नेमकं कोणते घटक असतील की ज्यामुळं पदार्थाला हे ॲसिड, बेस आणि सॉल्टचं नेचर प्राप्त होतं, हे आपण डिटेलमध्ये स्टडी करणार आहोत. तर जनरली ॲसिड, बेस आणि सॉल्ट कसे तयार होतात त्यासाठी आता आपण हा टेबल अभ्यासणार आहोत. या टेबलमध्ये बघा, नेम ऑफ दी कंपाऊंड, काही कंपाऊंडची नावं दिलेत, त्याचे मॉलिक्युलर फॉर्म्युला दिलेले आहेत, त्याचे बेसिक रॅडिकल्स दिलेले आहेत, ॲसिडिक रॅडिकल्स दिलेले आहेत आणि त्यावरून आपल्याला टाईप ऑफ कंपाऊंड काय करायचं आहे, आयडेंटिफाय करायचं आहे. इथं फिल इन द ब्लँक्स दिलेले आहेत, ते मी इथं पेन्सिलनं सोडवलेलं आहे. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द सॉल्विंग धिस टेबल. फर्स्ट इज अ हायड्रोक्लोरिक ॲसिड, मॉलिक्युलर फॉर्म्युला इज HCl, basic radical is S plus and acidic radical is Cl minus. So therefore types of this compound is acid. Okay, then second compound. Okay, here in the second only gives the molecular formula and we have to fill the all this chart according to previous knowledge. Next compound is nitric acid, molecular formula is HNO3, basic radical is H plus and acidic radical is NO3 minus. Type of compound is acid. Third one is hydrobromide. Okay, then molecular formula is HBr, basic radical is H plus, acidic radical is Br minus. Type of compound is acidic. Then next one is hydrogen sulfate, H2SO4, basic radical is H2 plus, acidic radical is SO4. Type of compound is acidic. Then next is a boric acid, molecular formula is H3BO3, then basic radical is H3 plus and acidic radical is BO3 minus. So therefore type of this compound is acidic radical. Okay, coming to the next molecular formula, that is NaOH. Name of this compound is sodium hydroxide, basic radical is Na plus and acidic radical is OH minus. Type of this compound is base. Then next, name of the compound is potassium hydroxide. Molecular formula is KOH. Basic radical is K plus and acidic radical is OH minus. Type of this compound is base. Then next is a calcium hydroxide. Molecular formula is CaOH twice. Basic radical is Ca plus. Acidic radical is OH2 minus. Type of compound is base. Next, ammonium hydroxide NH4OH. Basic radical NH4 plus. Acidic radical OH minus. Type of compound is base. Then next one is a sodium chloride, that is NaCl, is a molecular formula. Basic radical of this compound is Na plus and acidic radical is Cl minus. Then type of compound is salt. Next is a calcium nitrate CaNO3 twice. Basic radical is Ca plus and acidic radical is NO3 minus. Type of this compound is salt. Next is a potassium sulfate. Molecular formula is K2SO4. Basic radical is K2 plus and acidic radical is SO4 minus. Type of this compound is salt. Next compound is a calcium chloride. Then molecular formula of this CaCl2 and basic radical of this compound is Ca plus and acidic radical is Cl2. Type of this compound is acid. Then next is ammonium sulfate. Molecular formula is NH4,2SO4. Basic radical is NH4 plus and acidic radical is SO4 minus. So therefore type of this compound is salt. Okay student, hope you understand this chart. In this chart, the molecular formula is formed with the combination of basic radical and acidic radical. Some compounds have particular basic radicals and acidic radicals, and with the help of these basic radicals and acidic radicals, we have to distinguish the types of the compound according to acid, basis and salt. Okay student, so let's move towards the next point. Students, with the help of this chart, we understood that some compounds are seen to have H plus as a basic radical in their molecules. These are all acids. Okay, in short, those compounds having basic radical H plus, these compounds are acidic. Some compounds are seen to have OH minus as acidic radicals in their molecule. All these compounds are base. Okay, so those compounds is having OH minus in their basic radicals, they all are base in nature. Those ionic compounds which have basic radicals other than H plus and acidic radical OH minus, so these all are comes under a salt. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, या टेबलवरून आपल्याला काय समजतं की ज्या ज्या मॉलिक्युलर फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये किंवा कंपाऊंडमध्ये बेसिक रॅडिकल्स हे H प्लस हा आयन आहे ते सगळे ॲसिड्स आहेत, आणि ज्या ज्या मॉलिक्युलर फॉर्म्युलेमध्ये ॲसिडिक रॅडिकल्स OH मायनस आहे ते सगळे कंपाऊंड कसे असतात, बेसिक इन नेचर असतात. आणि ज्या ज्या कंपाऊंडचं बेसिक रॅडिकल H प्लस आणि ॲसिडिक रॅडिकल OH मायनसपेक्षा वेगळं आहे, ठीक आहे, तर असे सर्व कंपाऊंड्स काय असतात, सॉल्ट असतात. म्हणजे हे बेसिक कंपोनंट आहेत की ज्याच्यामुळं त्या त्या पदार्थाचं ॲसिडिक, बेसिक किंवा सॉल्ट नेचर हे आपण काय करू शकतो, आयडेंटिफाय करू शकतो. बघा मी पुन्हा सांगते, कोणते कोणते कंपाऊंड ॲसिडिक असणार आहे की ज्याच्या बेसिक रॅडिकलमध्ये H प्लस असणार आहेत, ते सगळे ॲसिड असणार आहेत. आता बेस कसं ओळखायचं, तर ॲसिडिक रॅडिकलमध्ये OH मायनस असेल तर तो बेसिक इन नेचर असतो. आणि ज्या ज्या कंपाऊंडचा बेसिक रॅडिकल H प्लस पण नाही आहे आणि ॲसिडिक रॅडिकल OH मायनस नाही आहे, वेगळे घटक आहेत, तर असे सर्व कंपाऊंड हे कशामध्ये जातात, सॉल्टमध्ये जातात, म्हणजे क्षार असतात. नाउ कंप्लीट द पार्ट बी ऑफ द अबाव टेबल. इट विल बी क्लिअर दॅट देअर आर 3 टाइप्स ऑफ आयोनिक कंपाऊंड्स. दे आर ॲसिड, बेसिस अँड सॉल्ट. तर ह्या सर्व टेबलवरून आपल्याला असं लक्षात येतं की कंपाऊंड हे एकतर ॲसिड असतील किंवा बेसिक इन नेचर असतील किंवा सॉल्ट असतील. म्हणजे दिलेला पदार्थ हा एकतर आम्ल, आम्लारी किंवा क्षार या 3 गटामध्ये आपण त्यांचं काय करू शकतो, वर्गीकरण करू शकतो. Okay student, let's move towards a next point, that is ionic compounds and recapitulation. The molecule of an ionic compound has two constituents, namely cation, that is positive ion, which is indicate basic radicals, and anion, that is negative ion, acidic radicals. There is a force of attraction between their ions as they are positively charged, and that is called ionic compound. The force of attraction between one positive charge on a cation and one negative charge on an anion make a ionic compound. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आयोनिक कंपाऊंड कसे तयार होतात हा भाग इथे सांगितलेला आहे. जसं की कोणताही मॉलिक्यूल रिप्रेझेंट करत असताना त्याच्यामध्ये दोन घटक असतात, दोन कॉन्स्टिट्युएंट असतात. एक असतो तो कॅटायनचा आणि दुसरा असतो तो ॲनायनचा. कॅटायन म्हणजेच त्या मॉलिक्युलर फॉर्म्युलामधला एक भाग हा बेसिक रॅडिकलचा असतो, जो कॅटायनने रिप्रेझेंट करतो आपण धनचिन्हाने, आणि दुसरा जो भाग असतो तो ॲसिडिक रॅडिकलचा असतो, जो आपण निगेटिव्ह साईनने रिप्रेझेंट करतो, त्याला ॲनायन असं म्हणतात. आता ह्या दोन्हीही बेसिक रॅडिकल्स आणि ॲसिडिक रॅडिकल्सचे अपोजिट चार्जेस असल्यामुळे, म्हणजे कॅटायन आणि अनायन प्लस आणि मायनस असे अपोजिट चार्ज असल्यामुळे त्यांच्यामध्ये अट्रॅक्शन क्रिएट होतं आणि हे दोन बेसिक रॅडिकल्स आणि ॲसिडिक रॅडिकल्स एकत्रित येऊन नवीन कंपाऊंड तयार करतात आणि त्यांच्यामध्ये जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रॅक्शन असतो त्यालाच आपण आयोनिक कंपाऊंड असं किंवा आयोनिक बॉन्ड असं म्हणणार आहोत. सो स्टुडंट, लेट्स स्टडी द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कंपाऊंड ऑफ सोडियम क्लोराइड with the help of electronic configuration. Okay, let's see this diagram. Here atom of sodium is given, their electronic configuration is 281. So only one electron is present in the outermost orbit, so they have to leave only one electron. Then after leaving one electron, the electronic configuration of sodium become 2,8, means in the last orbit there is only 8 electrons, means sodium atom completes their octet stage and becomes stable, and it removing one electron, so it will be represented as a cation, that is positive charge. Okay, next that is the chlorine atom. The electronic configuration of chlorine atom is 287, means in the last orbit of the chlorine there is a 7 electrons is present, and he receive one electron from the sodium and complete their octet stage. So the electronic configuration of chlorine become 2888. Okay, means it completes its octet stage and becomes stable. It receive electron from the sodium, so it will be represented by a minus sign, means anion. So therefore the sodium is a basic radical represented by the plus charge because of leaving one electron, and chlorium indicates a minus sign, that is represent anion for receiving one electron from the sodium. So finally in the last diagram there is a sodium and chlorine. Sodium leaves one electron and chlorine accept one electron, and both sodium and chlorine complete their octet stage and having opposite charges, that is sodium is positive charge and chlorine is a negative charge. Ion, because of force of attraction, they attract with each other and form a ionic bond and forming a new compound, that is sodium chloride. So student, hope you understand this diagram, that is the formation of sodium chloride. While studying a static electricity, we have learned that there is a natural tendency of any body to change from an electrical charge state into an electrically neutral state. Why? It is an electrically charged ion form electricity balanced, that is neutral atom. The explanation lies in the electronic configuration of atom. Let's see one again how the sodium and chlorine atom form and result how the sodium chloride is formed with the help of this figure. सो स्टुडंट, तर याच्यामध्ये बघा सोडियम क्लोराईडचं फॉर्मेशन कसं होतं आणि आयनिक बंध कसे निर्माण होतात ते आपण पाहिलं. द आउटरमोस्ट शेल ऑफ द सोडियम अँड क्लोरीन ॲटम इज नॉट अ कम्प्लीट ऑक्टेट. However, outermost cell in both sodium and chloride ion is complete octet. An electronic configuration with the complete octet indicates a stable Further, an ionic compound is formed between oppositely charged, that is sodium plus and chlorine minus ion. Therefore, an ionic compound is formed and sodium chloride having very high stability is formed. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, याच्यामध्ये आपण काय सांगितलं बघा की सोडियम आणि क्लोरीन दोन्हीही काय करतात, सोडियम आपल्या बाह्यतम कक्षातला एक इलेक्ट्रॉन क्लोरीनला देतो आणि क्लोरीन एक इलेक्ट्रॉन सोडियमकडून स्वीकारतो. या क्रियेमुळं दोघांचेही बाह्यतम कक्षेमधली अष्टक स्थिती पूर्ण होते आणि दोन्हीही स्टेबल होतात. तर सोडियममध्ये एक इलेक्ट्रॉन दिल्यामुळे कॅटायन निर्माण होतं आणि क्लोरीननं एक इलेक्ट्रॉन स्वीकारल्यामुळे ॲनायनाची निर्मिती होते. आता हे विरुद्ध चार्जेस असल्यामुळे सोडियम आणि क्लोरीनमध्ये फोर्स ऑफ अट्रॅक्शन क्रिएट होतं आणि आयनिक बंध निर्माण होतं. आयनिक बंध निर्माण झाल्यानंतर इथं रासायनिक अभिक्रिया पूर्ण होते आणि सोडियम क्लोराईड हा क्षार काय होतो, तयार होतो. So student, it is a very important diagram for your exam. You have to prepare this exam 5.1 diagram with explanation. Okay student, let's move towards the next point, that is dissociation of ionic compounds. On mixing the substances as shown here, what are the resulting mixture formed by a mixture of following substances are called. First one is a water and salt. In that, salt is completely mixed into water. Then second one is a water and sugar. In this solution, sugar is completely mixed into the water. Third example, water and sand. Sand is not completely mixed into the water. Then next one is a sawdust. It is not completely mixed with water. According to density, sand is settled down at the bottom of the water, and sawdust is floating on the water. On dissolving in a water, an ionic compounds form an aqueous solution. In the solid state, the oppositely charged ion in the ionic compounds are sitting side by side. When an ionic compound being to dissolve in water, the water molecule push themselves in the between of ion of the compound and separate them from each other. That is to say, an ionic compound dissociate while forming an aqueous solution which is showing in figure. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, डिसोसिएशन ऑफ आयोनिक कंपाऊंड म्हणजे काय बघा. एखादा आयोनिक कंपाऊंड आपण पाण्यामध्ये मिसळला तर काय होतं, जसं की तुम्हाला माहीत आहे, अगदी इयत्ता 7वीमध्ये शिकलाय, काही पदार्थ हे पाण्यामध्ये पूर्णपणे विरघळतात, काही अंशतः विरघळतात, तर काही अजिबात विरघळत नाहीत. तर जे कंपाऊंड पाण्यामध्ये पूर्णपणे विरघळतात, ठीक आहे, तर ते काय होतात, पूर्णपणे डिसोशिएट झालं असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. आणि जे कंपाऊंड पाण्यामध्ये पूर्णपणे विरघळत नाही, त्याचं अस्तित्व आपल्याला पाण्यामध्ये इझिली दिसून येतं, तर तिथं डिसोसिएशन झालं नाही असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. तर डिसोसिएशन म्हणजे काय हे त्यांनी एका आकृतीद्वारे काय केलेलं आहे, स्पष्ट केलेलं आहे. तर ती आकृती आता आपण पाहूया. स्टुडंट, each of the dissociated ions in the aqueous solution is surrounded by a water molecule. This state is indicated by writing aqueous, that is AQ, meaning aqueous, on the right of the symbol of the ions. Okay, let's see this diagram. That is salt in a solid state dissolve into the water. This is salt is a totally dissolved into the water, means water molecule totally covered the molecule of salt and it will be totally dissociate. Okay, that is sodium chloride and water, the molecules are given here. Then what is the chemical reaction, that is NaCl is a solid state, on the arrow rear water, dissociation is completed, means salt is completely dissolved into the water. So Na plus is aqueous state and chlorine is also in aqueous state, that is aqueous solution of salt and aqueous solution of sodium, they are completely mixed into the water. Okay student, hope you understand this point. So student, today we have to stop here. Today we have discussed about the acid, base and salt topic. In that we have to learn about the introduction, what is mean by acid, base and salt, and how to identify it with the help of litmus paper. We also understood that which basic radicals and acidic radicals present in a given compound, and according to with the help of this we can identify type of compound, that is acid, base and salt. We also studied about ionic compound and recapitulation with the help of sodium chloride, that is formation of compound of sodium chloride, electronic configuration structure. We also studied about dissociation of ionic compound and with the help of chemical formula. So dear student, today we have to stop here. Now all of you solve the given question present on your screen. See you in next video with next point. Thank you.